Hello everyone, I'm MVL, and in this video we're going to be unboxing Shantae Advance Risky Revolution on the Game Boy Advance from Limited Run Games. We'll also be taking a look at gameplay video as well. I was somewhat lucky to receive this as it was delivered by Every and was actually left outside of my home for some reason. Fortunately it was fine, I guess I got lucky there. The packaging itself is a bit thicker than you'd expect. The plastic wrap is probably thicker to protect the cardboard game box, and as such I struggled a bit more to remove it and had to use scissors a bit more than I'd normally have to. But I will credit that the game box itself is notably thicker cardstock than regular Game Boy boxes from what I can tell, which is great because it didn't seem to bend or crease from opening, so that was good. The box felt very light on handling, and I was initially somewhat fearful that it might be empty, but thankfully it was fine, and the purple transparent cartridge and full colour instruction booklet were held inside. At the time of this video, an enhanced port of this game will be released digitally for consoles such as the Nintendo Switch, but at the time of this video, the only physical version of this game is this one for the Game Boy Advance, which was sold exclusively from Limited Run Games. We will also be looking at gameplay of this game in this video, and the gameplay footage I recorded for this game was done using the Game Boy player on the GameCube, but I also tested this cartridge on my Retro Freak and it did work fine as well. So if you don't have an actual Game Boy Advance or something like the Game Boy player on GameCube, a system that uses emulation like a Retron 5 should also work. In addition to the single-player story mode that this game has to offer, a multiplayer battle mode is also included. To play the battle mode, you can link together up to 4 Game Boy Advance handheld consoles using a link cable to play together. And only one cartridge is required, and I think that's a nice extra mode to have, and the battle mode is just a fun extra on top of the main story mode. With that said, let's get to the gameplay and take a look at Shantae Advance Risky Revolution. Shantae Advance Risky Revolution is a platformer and is set right after the original first game Shantae from the Game Boy Color, where Shantae is still finding her footing as a half-genie hero. The nefarious pirate queen Risky Boots once again sets her evil sights on Scuttletown, and Shantae leaps into action to defend. Risky Boots has set up machinery underground which can spin the surface of the world around, allowing Risky Boots to cast Shantae and her allies away and bring booty to plunder straight to Risky Boots. Shantae can jump, crawl and use her hair whip to defeat enemies on her path back to Risky Boots. And Shantae can also find upgrades and buy items from towns and shops throughout the game to help. Shantae can also upgrade her genie powers to gain new forms with new abilities, where Shantae can use her dance moves to transform and become something else, like a cheeky monkey that can jump higher and climb up walls. And the half-genie hero will need all the powers she can get to save Scuttletown from Risky Boots. This game was originally in development for the Game Boy Advance and was never finished, and I'm glad it finally has been completed and this lost entry in the Shantae series is playable for everyone. I think it's very fun and accessible, and at least from what I've played, it's not quite as difficult as the first Shantae game was, and it leans further towards the balancing of later games in the series. From what I've played so far, it was fun and engaging, and I'd really recommend giving this game a go if you're a fan of the series. There will be an enhanced port of this game available digitally on other systems such as the Switch, so if you like what you see, then you can give it a go, and I think that you might like it. And there you have it, that was my unboxing of Shantae Advance Risky Revolution on the Game Boy Advance from Limited Run Games. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like or a comment to let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. And if you'd like to, you can also support me through Patreon or YouTube channel membership. Thank you for watching, I've been MVL, and I will catch you next time.